Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great and about to feel a bit better because the wellness industry doesn't stop surprising us with its sometimes beautiful and sometimes really questionable content. And so today we are diving into some videos I came across recently on social media to see what is going on in the wellness space. So we got everything today: nutrition, movement, weight loss, mental health, all of which I of course love to discuss. If you're new here, my name is Anastasia, and here on my channel we talk about social media trends, recent events, and all things wellness. And before we dive in, I just want to remind you to follow me here on YouTube not to miss any future uploads, and of course to support my channel and support my work. And well, now get comfortable, grab your cozy drink, and let's already get started. Well guys, my almost finished coffee is here, and let's watch the first one, shall we?
I'm not gonna hold your hand when I say this. You don't need another lip combo. You don't need another hair appointment. You don't need longer nails. You don't need those fake lashes. You just need to lose the weight, honey.
Listen, I will be completely honest. I partially agree with the statement because weight loss does change your appearance a lot, right? But like at the same time, I don't like this narrative that weight loss is the solution to every problem, and that it will instantly make you that girl. For example, my weight right now is about the same as 10 years ago, but I look completely different because it's not only about losing weight, like there are so many other factors that have influence on your appearance. For example, genetics, age, nutrition, stress levels, self-care routine, and the list goes on. I mean, I understand that there is a huge societal pressure to fit into standards right now, but please learn how to accept yourself, how to be honest with yourself, and pay attention to how you feel, what makes you confident, what makes you feel healthy, and actually like yourself. Because for some people it is losing weight, for some people it is doing eyelashes, and for some people it's none of that at all. Like, there is no one formula to look a certain way, because we're all completely different, Look, I understand that a lot of people don't like running because sometimes it's just not their thing, or sometimes thanks to social media it can feel really intimidating because like there is a huge pressure to hit certain distances, times, results, But from my personal experience, if you want to start liking running, the key is to do it for enjoyment first of all. Like running to explore interesting places, to see beautiful things, maybe to release your emotions, to get some fresh air, or maybe just to spend some time alone and clear your head. You have to do it in a way that feels comfortable for you. For example, to take breaks whenever you feel like it, maybe to grab a coffee on the way, or maybe just to sit down in the process and just breathe. When you start running the way it feels right for you, following your own rules and not expecting too much from yourself, then running actually starts bringing pleasure. But again, if you don't like it, what can you do, right? So just don't force yourself.
Remember, if you can't get skinny in a day, you can't get fat in a day either. One piece of broccoli didn't give you abs, and one sweet treat isn't going to take them away either.
I so agree with this one. Listen, your body fat percentage is not determined by a single snack, but by your overall energy balance. And even if you overeat a little in one day, you're not gonna gain even 100 grams of fat, because to gain even 1 kg of fat, you have to overeat consistently over a long period of time. Like it's a slow process, it's not happening that fast. So just stop worrying and allow yourself to eat whatever you want. Because also only when you stop restricting yourself, your brain actually relaxes and your cravings aren't as intense anymore. And of course, remember that it's also important to have balanced meals, manage your stress levels, manage your emotions, and have some other good quality healthy sources of dopamine besides the food. And then the food is not going to be a problem for you at all.
Growing up, I never liked the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because then can I get situated? Like, can I really I just got here. You asked me what I need to be for y'all. Like, don't ask me about my life's purpose at 7 years old. Brenda, I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm kayaking on a Friday for the first time. And this cost me $10, and I'm having the time of my life. If happiness had a price, it would be $10 right now. Because this is how much it costs to kayak right now, $10. So this might be my purpose. I don't know. This might be my purpose right now. For right now. Call me back later and ask me that question. But right now, I'm good right now. I'm chilling. I'm chilling for real.
I actually love this video so much because it's so peaceful and he's funny, and I totally get him. I went kayaking myself a few days ago and One of the favorite things to do, I'm telling you. Honestly, I don't know who decided that we have to define ourselves, like choose one purpose, one path, and just stick to it forever. Because if I've learned anything over the past few years, it's that living life is the purpose, you know? Experiencing, feeling, thinking, enjoying, learning. Like, it's not that necessary to push yourself into one definition, to commit to one dream or one direction. I mean, we are allowed to explore, you know, to try different things, to change our mind, or sometimes do nothing at all and just enjoy the moment. Like, not everything has to be about success, achievements, and blind dedication. Sometimes the only purpose you have in the moment is to breathe in, stay present, and just notice life around you, you know? Well, who wasn't there, right? But we have to remember that our weight depends on so many factors that it's not always a real reflection of what is actually happening with our body. Like, it's not always about gaining weight, you know? Sometimes it's just water retention, especially during the period of, for example, whenever you eat more carbs and salty foods the night before. Sometimes your digestion is slow, you know? Sometimes you did not sleep enough, or you're stressed, for example, or you had an intense workout and your body is holding on to water right now. And especially if your body is changing right now, for example, you're losing weight or you're trying to gain muscles, you know, your weight is gonna go up and down all the time. Like, that's completely normal. For example, when I actively started to do strength training, I was expecting to gain weight because of the muscles, you know, but I actually lost weight. So the number on the scale is really just a number. Don't stress about it too much, you know, because the number on the scale will not show your strengths, your habits, your health, or the way you actually look and feel, right? So, like, don't measure your progress by that.
Let me tell you something about stomach fat, okay? Listen, okay, hold on a sec. I didn't always look like that, no. And I understand how to get here now. Listen, secret, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, secret to this area specifically is you literally just have to keep going. Hear me out. You know that you need to eat better. You know that you need to move more. You know that you need to drink more water and get more sleep. You know these things. Everyone says it. Everyone says it to you. It's all over social media. 4 best tips for fat loss. Like, it's all over. You know that you need to do these things, but you just tend to quit when it gets really hard or when you're not seeing progress yet. It's been 2 months and you haven't seen change. Yeah, you know what? It's been 4 years. 4 years. And here we are today, never giving up. I swear to God, like, just keep going. You have nothing to lose. The day's gonna go by anyway.
She is absolutely right. Consistency really is the only key here. Because look, our body loses fat gradually from the entire body, right? And where it comes off first is completely up to genetics. Plus, we all have stubborn zones, you know? For some people it's stomach, for some people it's thighs, for some people it's upper body, for example. And the only way to reach that stubborn zone is just to keep going and to give yourself time. I know it can feel demotivating when you're training, you're eating well, you're doing everything right, but do not see the results you want. But that's just how our body works, you know, the progress takes time. So instead of obsessing over the results, just learn how to enjoy the process, you know, how to move in a way that feels comfortable, sustainable, and makes you feel better overall. Because the more you enjoy, the longer you will stick with it and the faster you will see your results. Listen, this is your life, you can eat whatever you want, right? But this meal, if I can call it that, is not balanced at all. Like, there are no carbs, barely any fiber, no protein, nothing that will actually keep you full. After a lunch like this, you're gonna be hungry again in 10 seconds or something, you know? Like, what is the point? Listen, I don't know who decided that food is our enemy, because it's not. Like, you do not have to punish yourself with these tiny and satisfying meals to be healthy or to lose weight. And if you wanna prove me wrong, if you wanna tell me that it's delicious, I will never believe you, you know? Because no one eats onion just like that with spices like a vegetable, unless there is a proper meal coming along. Nope, Your body needs real fuel, you know? Real, nutritious, balanced meals. Like, this is the only way you will stay fit, you will have some energy, you will be healthy, and you will support your fitness goals, you know? Like, please don't do it to yourself.
Place your phone on the charging pad to begin.
Ah, yo, why is it locked?
Took my All right, I'm giving in.
Oh.
this has been an enjoyable 10 minutes. I'll give you guys that, Pure Leaf.
I was ready to sue someone, but that was actually really nice.
I don't know if it's staged or real, but I really love this idea. I feel like we are so stuck in this toxic productivity these days, you know? It's like we're always rushing somewhere, we have to do something to go somewhere. We're always on our phones, we are bombarded with lots of information, you know? It's like we completely forgot how to pause, slow down, and just to be present for a moment. And of course, because of that, we feel stressed, anxious, and burnout. Modern society puts so much value on being productive all the time, but does it actually do any good for us in the long term? Of course not. Because as human beings, we need rest, you know? We need to pause and spend some time with ourselves, our emotions, feelings, thoughts, you know? We need to clear our heads from time to time. And even though it's an advertisement, it's actually a good one, you know? Because it's simple, it's creative, it's healthy, and very helpful. Look, eating clean is good for your body and your overall health, right? But saying it's the highest form of self-respect, I don't know, it's just weird to be honest. Because like, what if I don't have money to eat clean? Then what? I don't respect myself. Or what if I don't have time to cook healthy meals? Then again, I don't respect myself. Like, you see where I'm going? Like, let's not forget the times we live in and that everyone has different circumstances and possibilities. I mean, like, if you have an opportunity to eat clean, then congrats, right? Like, good for you, but not everyone is in the same position. You know, it's really helpful to get out of your phone from time to time, look around and notice what is actually happening in the world, because I feel like this statement is a bit out of touch.
If we were to classify movement freedom in the same way that we classify how people make money, whether they're poor, middle class, make six figures, or they're a millionaire, this guy would be a movement billionaire. And what that means is that he experiences things with his body that very few people on earth get to experience. And that's because he's taken the time to practice things. If you have your youth, you should put down the phone and you should learn things with your body, because it's one of the greatest joys and freedoms on earth that you can experience. I mean, look at this clip. This guy is grinding down a huge rail down a coastline into the beach, running into the sand, and then doing tumbling into the water, backflips, back handsprings. Just beautiful expression of movement. Learn things with your body. It is worth it.
A movement billionaire. Beautiful said, no? Listen, working out for a beautiful body is a wonderful goal, right? Working out to be healthy is a great goal, but I feel like working out to experience life is the ultimate goal. Because only by moving your body, you can explore the planet, meet new people, try new things you've never tried before, discover some beautiful places and spend the time with your loved ones, etc. Movement can dramatically change the quality of your life. And discovering what your body can do and how much life opens up when you move can bring so much joy and freedom, you know? Like, I felt it through the screen, you know, only looking at that guy. Like, I was not even moving myself. So I feel like this video is just a very beautiful reminder of that. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you have any thoughts or opinions about today's content, just leave the comment below. Maybe also you can write what video you like the most. As always, don't forget to like this video and follow me here on YouTube not to miss any future uploads, and of course to support my channel and support my work. Of course, thank you for watching today's episode. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you in the next one.